Okay, and now on this video, I'm going to show you how we're going to extract the link, the information for us to be able to make a copy of the map that is on your page. And from that map and from that copy, we can make all the modifications that we need. Okay, so without any further ado, let's just jump right in and start doing that. Okay, so here we are. Right now, you're looking at this page, which I built for you. This is our review class number 2, our recorded lesson number 2, and as you've already seen at the top, we've got a video in which I show you how you connect this application Gitmind for us to construct mind maps to your account. Then below there's an example of a map that you can navigate on, but you cannot edit. And then we've got the exercise here, which is going to be the basis for your map. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. Okay, look, with this map here actually fully visible, you're going to click on this icon here, you know, the 3 little dots, okay? And you have the option to view the original. So when you click here, a new tab will open and the map will be shown to you, okay? Just as I'm showing you right now. Okay, now on the upper right corner, okay, you're going to see the saving button, which is not appearing here yet, but I will change that immediately. Just give me a second here and I will put on this on full screen so that you can see. So what I mean is this, I'm talking about this icon here, the save button. Okay, and once you click here, what's going to happen is that because your account is already integrated with this application via Google account, you click here on save, okay, and then you get this message that this thing has been saved. You have a copy of it, right? So if I go back here to my root, I'm going to see that now I've got one more copy of this exercise. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, what I suggest you do is this. I suggest that you get your copy, okay? Because you see, in this particular account here, my name is user 400-127. So I know that this is my map. So what I'm going to do now is this. I'm going to rename it, okay? So that I don't get confused, okay? So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to put my name right in front of it, okay? So for example, I'm going to call myself student 121. So this is my copy of this map. And now I'm going to click OK. And from this moment on, my map is fully editable. Okay, so as you can see, here's the name of the map, and I've got everything here. So the next thing you're supposed to do is to create, for example, a hashtag number 3 in case you're going to reuse this map. Okay, so hashtag number 3, and then you're going to put all the information that is related to the third part of this story. Okay. But what I want to show you today is that now that you are in editing mode, there are lots of things that you can do. For example, let's say that, for example, you don't like, for example, I don't know, let's say that you need extra information on this particular branch here. So you can click here, then press tab on the keyboard, and you put the extra information that you need here. Okay, this is just for you. The same thing for any line. For example, let's say that you have 3 lines here, but for whatever reason you need a 4th line here. So then you click on hashtag number 2, click tab, and then a new line is inserted. And now this is going to be your line number 4. And then you press tab on the keyboard again, and then you start a new line with your arguments or your keywords. Okay, so for example, this could be keyword number 1, then you would have in line 4 also keyword number 2. Okay, and that way you can modify the map any way you want. Okay, right. Okay, so now that we are here at part number 3, okay, what I want to show you is that for question number 3, if you are, for example, working on this video here, okay, when you get to this point here in the story, okay, where question number 3 is, look, the story goes like this. In 1992, she went to live in Portugal. Okay, in 1992, she went to live in Portugal for 3 years. Okay, and she wrote Harry Potter in the morning and worked as an English teacher in the afternoon and evening. She got married to a Portuguese TV journalist and had a daughter called Jessica. Okay, right. And this is the third section of your map. So what you want to do now is to go to that map, okay, and start working on that particular part of the map. So I'm going to do this together with you as quickly as possible now. So for example, for part number 3, we already have this, okay? So what I'm going to say is this, okay, hashtag number 3. First thing I need is the year 1992, because that's the year when she went to live in Portugal. She went to live in Portugal. And she went to live there for actually 3 years, okay? 3 years, okay. So what was her life like in Portugal, okay? So in Portugal, she had a situation like this, okay? She wrote Harry Potter in the morning, okay? And in the afternoon and evening, she worked as an English teacher. She worked as an English teacher, okay? And she did that in the afternoon and evening. Okay, and then in Portugal, something else happened, right? She got married, okay? She got married to a TV journalist, okay? So she got married to this Portuguese TV journalist, and she had a daughter, called Jessica. And that should be, I suppose, this should be enough for you to navigate the map and reconstruct the story orally, really exercising your fluency. But at this point, just before I end this video, I want to instruct you to do a little bit more with this particular exercise and with the map. Okay, now going back to the page, going back to your study page, okay? So your study page, as I said, contains a video at the top that shows you how to connect this application to your Google account. Then there is a map, a sample map here for you to play with. Then we have the exercises. And then I want to draw your attention to this point here. Look, for every question that we have on this particular video here, I've created a number of slides with questions for you to practice with the interrogative structure. For example, where was J.K. Rowling born? Well, she was born in, oh, I forgot. Here we need the preposition. She was born in England. And when? Well, she was born, when was she born? She was born in 1965. Okay? Right. Okay. Now, once you've practiced enough with this, I strongly recommend that you, okay, once you've practiced with this extensively, feel comfortable with the whole structure and everything, I strongly recommend that you go back to the map, okay, and then just watch what I'm going to do. You click on, for example, hashtag number 1, okay. Actually, let me add this because I think somebody accidentally changed this. So this is supposed to be part number 1, hashtag number 1. Okay, and then you open it, okay, and what I want you to do is this. For every small area in this, or for every branch in this subtree, I want you to select something. For example, in this case, I'm selecting the word born. Then you add a question mark, and then you write here the relevant question. So for example, here we should have two. So where was J.K. Rowling born, for example? And then I should also repeat the same question, but this time with the word when, the WH question, when. So when was she born? Because she was born in 1965. Okay, and then you keep going, you keep moving forward. For example, right here you could put a question mark here as well, and then ask a question like, okay, what did she love when she was younger, when she was a kid? Okay, because that way not only you practice with reconstructing the story, but you also practice with developing your fluency in terms of acquiring the fluency with the interrogative structure. And basically that's it, guys. Okay, so my objective with this video is to show you how you can maximize your study time by using the exercise, by using a combination of the exercise page, which is right here, but also the map. Okay, so for example, just going over this one more time. Oh, this is your study page. Okay, first we start with the installation instructions, then we have a sample map here just for you to have an idea of how you can of where you can get the link from. Then you have the exercises, and then right below here there is this video, of course, with my instructions on how to use this page. Okay, so, and if I were to give you my most valuable piece of advice, that's what I would say. Okay, that this tool here, the mind map, is the most powerful tool of all. Make the most of it, please. See you in our next video then. Bye bye.